clicking on my video. I can't wait to get this ride started tonight. I've got 2 ponies to ride. So I'm going to show you. I'm actually going to record what I'm doing and then do a voiceover. So I really hope you enjoy that. I got something in my eye. Probably this one's hair. Yeah, aw, you being shy. This one. He said, "No, Mom. Go away then. You're in my video." But I'm gonna do a voiceover with both Gucci and Cal, and you get a little glimpse of Mr. Blue, just a little, because I still really can't do too much with him except turn him out. So let's just go to the video. Hi guys, it is me. I'm doing my voiceover. Just letting you know I am wrapping Blue's legs here. As you can see, I'm not a big fan of polo wraps just because I scare myself with them, in the sense of I don't really trust that I'm doing it correctly, even though everyone tells me I am. I just don't use them enough. I'm more familiar with splint boots, and that's mainly what I use to run in, because I feel personally that they give more support, and I know more about the technology behind them. So yeah, you'll just kind of see me get mad that I feel like I wrapped them wrong and actually end up rewrapping the legs. So don't judge. I'm getting better with it as I go on. Blue's legs have to be wrapped while he goes out in the round pen, just for extra support and stability, because he's starting to really romp around and get to be that true pony that he is. So I'm just getting better the more I'm going to have to do this, and I am having our barn vet tech supervise most of the time when she's there, and she goes, "E, you're fine, just keep wrapping how you are." Because I have a tendency to wrap them like a standing wrap, and you'll see that I didn't like how I wrapped his left hind, so I am rewrapping it. That is also the leg that has the most damage done to it, as he has damaged both of his back legs, but the left one is the one with the tear through the tendon sheath and tear elsewhere, and some suspensory damage as well. So now I am just allowing these two to run around, especially Gucci, because she was really fresh the other day when I rode her. Oh, there's Blue. Flaunting himself. But I am just letting them play and be horses before I have to ride Gucci, in hopes that we can actually ride and not cow hop everywhere. So that is currently what we are doing. So I also apologize for the angle in which you'll see Gucci. There is a barrel in the way, and I'm really sorry for that. But as of right now, I'm just walking her back up through the pattern. I actually only set one barrel up. I'm stopping her, pushing her backwards so she remembers that this is where we slow down, because that is where we have been struggling the most. Then asking her to come back up and turn the barrel. And she didn't really want to keep her body in line, so we are going back around a couple times, and I did fast forward just so you can see the reps without the video length. And now, to make her get closer to the barrel, I am counter arcing to make her body stay in the exact spot and closeness that I like, and then after counter arcing, giving her a head and making her circle in the same spot back around. And then we walk back through again and do it again, and if you notice, I counter arc coming off the barrel. That's just to keep her butt under her going to the next barrel. Then we trot back through and see if we have to fix anything, and we do. So I just stop her and, put her body right where I want it to be, right where she needs to start her turn, and then we circle some more and counter arc off. Now we're just going right back through. We're stopping a little bit before the barrel, backing up, and then I will be pushing her hips over towards the barrel to make sure that butt is still up under her. And then we just walk right back up and around the barrel. And we do it again. We do it a lot, just to make sure that our body is staying right where we want it to be. And there's lots of counter arcing to move the shoulders and to keep her body right in line. And here I'm placing her body exactly where I want it to be as we come around this barrel, so she doesn't leave her shoulders out wide going around. And as you can see there, loping through, she did lope off out of her barrel with her shoulders, not quite all the way around the barrel. So I'm just stopping, backing her up, and making her go back through it, and giving her a pat for a job well done. And boom, perfect. And then to cool her out, we walk around several times, and then she is done. Take a slightly different but very similar approach with Cal. I'm trotting him up there and letting him get comfortable next to the barrel. He is coming off of an injury, and he's had 3 months off just to kind of chill and be a horse, so he's more of just always schooling and making sure that he's doing it correctly, because his running style is much different than his training style. And we stop just a little bit closer to the barrel, because in terms of turning, we don't have a stopping issue at this barrel. But we do have a lot of anxiety, because his right leg was the foot that he injured. And we did start having issues later in the game with turning and complete refusals. So we're just coming back around and counter-arcing and making sure that his body is staying right where it needs to be, up under him, and counter-arcing off the barrel. And trot back up and let him put everything together. So for Cal, repetition is key, so we're just going back around and doing it correct. You will see it when I ask him to lope that he shakes his head and gets really feisty. That's just because he's really fresh, and also his anxiety is kind of getting the best of him. But we're just going to lope up there and try and turn it correctly, and he just wasn't having it, so we're going to do it again. He turned into a dragon. That's partially his anxiety and just being scared to turn, so we have a lot of work coming back around. So what I'm just doing here is just trying to get him to relax and get up next to that barrel and make the barrel his friend. We're just going to sit here, and I'm going to pet him and reward him for just standing there, calm, like a good little pony that he is. So after this, to take the pressure off, we're just going to trot some circles in a frame, collected, with the nose bent, moving off our outside rein, just to get him comfortable and relaxed with going back around this barrel. Takes a lot with this horse. He's very stubborn, and he kind of has a mind of his own. So we're just going back, and no pressure, just relaxing, and then stopping, loving on him, and just really emphasizing that the barrel is your safe place. And as you can see here, Cal is licking his lips, and that is a very good thing. He's processing everything we just did. Also, I'd like to note, he is no longer injured. He has been looked at through MRIs and ultrasounds and x-rays, so he's good to go. We trotted through, and now we're loping back through, and he did his best with a little hesitation. And I'm not worried about the hesitation. As practice goes on, we will work out of it. It's just going to be taking the pressure off of him. But now, since he did it as best as he could with his first time back on it, we're just really rewarding him, letting him stand there and just be done. After this, we did walk around a lot and cool out, the same as we did with Gucci. We just really want to end on a good note with him, because we want him to get back to enjoying his job again and not being scared of it. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment down below, hit like and subscribe, and yeah, thanks for watching.